Hello YouTubers, today I'm going to show you all the phones ringing. I actually got a video request by one of my viewers to basically, they want to see all the phones ringing all at once. And yes, these all do ring. They actually all have phone service, believe it or not. Including this Lucent phone in the closet, of all places. You may think it's odd to see a phone in the closet. I like to put it here next to, I like to call this my inventory pile. Besides the Coke cans, that's something else. So, before I get into the video here, I want to thank Mr. Nick for helping me find these tones. Which Bogan does put the tones out for the public to basically download. Let me flash. Oops, I dialed the wrong code. Silly me. That's right, you guys. I got my Home Depot tone, which is a Bogan tone, believe it or not. And also, there's a school like pretty much like 2 minutes away, basically almost on the other side of my backyard. The intercom system uses the same tone, so now I got it. So I'm in competition with it. That is right. Hello, Jack. Please report to the lumberyard. Once again, Jack. Please report to the lumberyard. Thank you. Yep. Good times, right? Now, into the video here. All these phones, like I said, have phone service. There's actually service going into this PBX. And I keep bringing up iPhone X's in this video because that's the latest phones out there, I'll call it. Besides, you know, the Google Pixel and all the Samsung Note phones and whatnot. Yes, iPhone X's will dial my system. Yes, phones from well, at least the system from 1989. System in 1989 versus a 2019 or 2018 iPhone XS and whatnot. Yes, it will work on the system. I'm trying to make these classic speakers and phones be compatible with that stuff. Now, when my house was built, they did not put phone jacks in at least the guest bedrooms. Versus some of the other houses in the subdivision, they actually included them in the bedrooms. But this house, unfortunately, did not have them included in the guest bedrooms. There is one in the master bedroom, there's one in the kitchen, and one at the desk. But I actually had to run my own phone line in here to get service onto this PBX, which is on line 6. Just a standard phone jack. See? Just clips into line 6. If I could clip it back in there. There we go. The reason I had to put it on line 6 is because when I dial 9 on these, because when you dial 9 on the ATA2, it allows you to make outside calls. This only jumps to line 6. So then I had to program each and every one of these Nortel phones to have line 6 show up on there. At least have a extension that dials line 6 automatically. So when I dial 9, you're gonna hear a relay click. I don't know if you heard the relay, but that's the little icon arrow that sends me to line 6. That dial tone's the Google Voice, as you can hear. So yeah, all these are hooked up. These two are hooked up. All those phones over there are hooked up. This phone's hooked up. Now, there's a wire that runs up the wall here, going down behind this equipment rack to that RJ45. It runs up through that plate, through the wall here, the wall cavity, comes out over here, goes up into the ceiling where you see that plate, and that's where it runs up into the attic. It runs all up here, which is convenient, because there was an attic access right there. I just ran it around the trim here, up on some rafters. Ran it to a top plate of the, at least what you call a frame. That's what you call the top part of your, at least studs, or I don't know, however you guys call it. I call it top plates. Runs down the wall, down to this RJ45 jack, which is original to the house. Now, I actually tied off of this and ran it back to the room. There's the other phone here, but this has nothing to do with the PBX back in the other room. This is straight to Google Voice. Now, there's actually another line that runs to the front yard, which is the main phone box. There is no phone service to that. That's been disconnected. It was already disconnected when we moved here, so yeah. And then right here is my my Google Voice ObiTalk device. This is where all the magic happens. This is basically VoIP service. Connects to the internet. Everything processes through that, and then basically converts it to a regular landline service, which is this jack right here. This is the desk jack. This jack was actually meant for you to connect modems and stuff and inject it into that line, and then it connects to all the Cat 5 wire into this whole house, or I should say Cat 3 in some cases. There's phones in the shop, which I'll bring you in there when I have all the phones ring. So now, let me dial the phone number. I can't show you the screen because it has a phone number and you guys would just probably dial me all day long. Drive my parents nuts. Especially it would spook me in the middle of the night because I have these all loud. So here we go. These are all ringing. Great Brit phone ringing from England. Classic phone. Even this one and that one rings. I don't know if you can hear that or not. But it actually, the calls are crystal clear. In fact, my parents have called me from Mexico, and the quality coming out of that device is fantastic. Any of these phones that works, it's fantastic. I almost said the F word. Kept myself under control there. For you young viewers out there, I almost said the F word, believe it or not. We're all humans. Okay. We have 3 phones in here. Excuse the free oven I got. I'm actually in the process of cleaning it up. Yep. Okay. I got this Nortel phone right here. I have this interesting Mexican oddware phone that actually functions as a calculator, believe it or not. And this phone here is actually hooked up all the way at the end of the shop, my classic AT&T. I don't know the model of the phone. Takes me time for me to get used to the models, but so now let me dial the Google Voice again. All these phones will ring. So there's this one that rings. And there we go. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's coming from my mobile phone. So yeah, that is it, you guys. I mean, this is all the phone. All the phones are hooked up to free phone service. Free stuff is awesome, isn't it? Free oven, free phone service. What else could come out free? Man, it's awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more and have a nice day.